Garcia-Ashley Theophane. Garcia is an unbeaten prospect. Theophane has beaten much more accomplished veterans. Now let's head to the Friday Night Fight studio and Brian Kenny. Good evening, BK. Distance is because of performances like this. We saw him quickly dismantle Power last June. He scored 2 second-round teams.
Touch gloves and good luck to both.
And Theophane, sure enough, Dean and his people are counting on
with Danny Garcia.
Something with the left hook. He been in the ring.
That was a need
for Theophane, and he built his record with very underweight a couple of the records of some of the 21 losses. 9 well.
A lot of guys there was single.
Try to be elusive, try to keep Garcia, who by his approach, and again,
Ashley to watch it. And I want to get myself to 20-0 after a world title. Let's look at.
Well, Theophane, Garcia is strong. Why give Thea not to look for one shot? I think he's going to have to go to the body element, sets everything up. More tonight, Joe, and I'm glad Theophane, feel around. He's going to try to drive crazy. You need to jab to stabilize it. Contact, a little control. The one thing scares me about
the right hand.
That's what he's trying to do. He's stepping out, and then he's looking to get something.
End of 2. Round number 3 against
needs to take control. Bell. Right there. Engage with him. Discombobulating and aims to keep Theophane, like I said, stabilize him a little bit. You're not going to stabilize a guy
connected.
He's doing more of what he needs to do.
That he didn't think Danny Garcia was ready for this level of a fight.
Lead with left hooks, he should, because he gives him that his engine going. He's a pretty good body puncher. I'm not saying it's going to win. An immature guy and it's that way a little bit. Instead of just doing this, I think he's starting to behave in a fight.
Said he saw fear in his eye.
Forward more, Theophane.
Yeah,
that's digging deep. Maybe he's got a little better balance, but I'd rather see a better jab.
At the end of the 3rd round, that the little confidence of
a bad thing. The good thing is he's going to break down Garcia, maybe. What you do, it's not that he can't, well, they were lesser guys to do it with. Patient with the better guy. Your little guys that you
came after the left, but still not much.
They want lead punches that caught Theophane. They want Theophane to come in wide, fall in a little, and he's taking advantage that Garcia is doing good this round. So it's when Theophane falls in, comes in. Like right there, Garcia is turning it this round.
Hand, and both times, Garcia came right back and scored well. Especially
right now, takes a Theophane, that's all it is. Taking advantage of him coming forward a little wide and leaning a little. And again, hold it back a little bit like that. It's in the intellect. He reaches in, got around that last round.
Going there in that. Joe and Teddy with you here in El Paso, our main event. Antonio Escalante against Mickey Roman. Currently in the midst of Andre Ward. Very well what it is.
But I agree with Teddy. I think he's a puncher because as you show a little bit more and understands that it makes the opponent and then eventually knock him out.
You have talent, but you have the intellect and the understanding of that. You're undefeated, you're undefeated.
Gold medal in the Olympics.
I think it was right. And that's a great talent.
Happy birthday, Andre. Wasn't your birthday? There you go. Tonight, glory in Athens.
Bit of a heavy heart too, pound for pound. I think you have to start to say, Teddy, you're putting him in there already. A guy so he can box you, he doesn't wilt, all those things. And he's a great human being. He had lost.
In El Paso, exciting main event. We're seeing the next stage of development here in the sports.
Again, to what I was, and also touching again on talking about mine. It's been on the counter. More than it has to do with just nothing if you can't find the last couple of rounds. That's been even early here. When he counters with those big shots than when he leads with them.
Waiting on Theophane shot down low to the body.
That daylight, like right there, error with Theophane's punches. And when there's a margin to clean up. Joe, I wouldn't do it again. The chance to that jab more Garcia, but serve the cause. So and it's there for Garcia. The body when he covers up, when he puts the and those elbows come out a little bit when he goes into that peekaboo. I think Garcia should beat that drum downstairs.
Local kid, one of the top-ranked junior featherweights and featherweights as the night gets, and Mickey Romont, round 7. There's an able to take advantage of.
You know, I talked about the character, which is so important. Good person works with program with kids that are expelled.
Native London.
There was an opportunity, a moment of fell in a little bit. That get it on the back. He's a pounder punches off. They come in a little fat.
Yeah, he comes in snapping.
For them, one of the worst nightmares of a counterpuncher is to have over a slow left hand of Theophane.
To go here in round 7.
Now you know Theophane's going to be a little bit on the bite. There might be a chance for Garcia to catch.
Split the guard of Theophane. Now,
if it's a father, as it is in this case, you'd probably say, thank goodness for counterpunching. He's good at those things. It's been the counter work. And there it is again.
Yeah, he just landed the Randy Garcia.
He sets it up nice. Jab downstairs, catches the upstairs, and then here's the counter punch. Gets Theophane to fall in.
With an 8th round, and I may not be consistency as we come down the stretch run.
Guys out there, you go to Venice Beach, you find a whole bunch of them. They're not world pack. It's a guy who uses his mind. A guy like Andre Ward, you want to aspire to. Be complete. Garcia.
World titleist, gold medalist with Brian Kenny tonight for Antonio Escalante and Mickey Romont in the main event.
You know, he just got hurt
there
a little bit. Usually, no means yes. It means, yeah, you did. I don't want. The reason he's coming. He showed it with the right hand. See that Garcia's dropping his left hand.
He's waiting on him.
Yeah, he dropped Fane in a little bit and then catch him with that left.
Let's look at Teddy's score. 7 complete rounds. 68-66.
Theophane in for the counter left hook. Hitch for that. Brings his shoulder for the left hook. Fane then to try to...
And blood coming prospect Garcia. There's that looping lead throughout this fight. Not that time.
A little here. That's what you asked for. He drops his left hand, Garcia, and bites the right hand in of Theophane. Looping right hand, but...
Teddy, remember earlier we discussed the fact is the distance fights. His career, the 21-year-old now round.
Garcia better stop inviting that right, because guess what? Theophane's coming to dinner.
Corner was great.
Home
scorecard tightens things up here. Rounds were close with the counter and punching.
I don't think there'll be maybe an F it or an A in pro. There might be an.
It hasn't.
No, and the father's probably going to agree with that. Better not lose this round now.
Could be a 10-8 round.
Well, that's what makes it interesting.
Now he's got to press it a little bit.
Yeah, does he press it and get careless? Or does he keep it tight and just get success? So you worry when a guy at 21 years of age that he gets careless, but so far, give him credit. Where the heck? But right now, you find out
Garcia's winning this round. No doubt about it, sir.
I think Garcia, or if you had a wish list for Garcia, I think it would be more jabs.
Here comes Theophane over with a good work.
Point deduction, you always want to look at the to see that indeed it did look like it was low there of Theophane.
And referee Roberto Belez feels that he saw enough. Point deduction comes in round number from Danny Garcia.
You know, I thought Theophane found a home for the right hand a couple rounds ago. Now he's looking for the left hook. Maybe he'll land it, but I think when he gives Garcia a chance for that right hand.
Garcia has a superior hand. He's going to get there first. That was more of a club thing here. 86-85.
Again, the counter punching stays there. Those elbows come up a little bit, feigns, and gives you a clean shot. Not a good jab, but at least there was a jab there.
Garcia. Something you just talked about with the left hand there. It was just to the center of the body.
And again, some counter punching a little. Garcia likes to reach in on him like that. See, he'll rotate that right shoulder back, create a little space. You know, when a kid does something wrong, you make him go 100 times. I will not do this wrong again. You know, just write it on the page. I will not do that. Well, Garcia goes to the gym and jab about 500 times. I will not be without my jab again.
Counter-punching, thudding shots.
He'll learn what to do and what not to do from this fight.
Well, then it served its purpose. The development numbers look
still undefeated.
Lack of the